The devil is a liar. They don't want smart humans. They're taking away prayer and reading the Bible from schools, at least here in America, in the US. They're giving students very unhealthy food, garbage to eat. They're teaching them what to think and not how to think. They're testing them on memorization, not on critical thinking. They're taking away our creativity, and they're indoctrinating us with lies. And now when we want to go learn the truth, we have to unlearn all of these lies. And for some people, it makes it very difficult to find the truth after that. But one lie in particular that I want to move your attention to is the lie of diseases. Let's separate the word dis-ease. Dis means opposite of or not, and ease means to relieve, to make something that's painful or severe less serious or severe. And so when we put those together, dis-ease, it's simply saying the opposite of making something painful or unpleasant less serious or unpleasant. All of these names that these people have made up, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, all of these names, they're just that, names. They mean nothing. They are only here to scare us and to make us think that there's nothing you can do, and so you have to listen to these people. But what I want to inform you about in this video is, why do we get sick? And what are diseases? In the simplest way possible, there's only one reason for dis-ease in the body. It's acids. In chemistry, you see that there's only two sides to everything, to acids or alkaline. Or in physics, we see it as a cationic environment. Now these acids is what produces these dis-eases in the body. Once you learn how chemistry works and physics works, and that the medical community has been stuck with the 17th century thinking of diseases, you will understand this illusion of diseases. And it also has to do with this germ theory that a lot of people still believe in. It all ties into the same thing. The germs and viruses can't do anything. They don't thrive in healthy alkaline bodies. And this has been proven in so many studies. Cancer will not thrive in alkaline cells. If the cell is healthy, there's no acids in the blood, toxins, cancer doesn't exist. And so it's the same with these viruses and germs and diseases. They don't thrive in healthy alkaline bodies. They thrive in bodies that are trashed, full of acids, full of wastes and toxins, fermentation, all this stuff. The medical community and the allopathy, they're coming from a thinking that nothing the humans do is wrong and everything nature does is wrong. Most of us are stuck in a system that has no idea what causes dis-ease in the body. And these people have adopted this autoimmune thinking, and the only thing that tells me is that they have no idea what's causing this problem. The medical community, and I hate to talk down of the medical community, but because of them, so many innocent lives are being taken. Because, and it's not these doctors' faults, it's the system that they're in, and they're a product of that system. And so many people are dying, millions of people are dying every single year to what these people tell us, what we should eat. It's like they have no idea what they're talking about. Because again, they teach us what to think. These people that go into these educational systems nowadays, they get taught what to think, but not how to think. And so when someone like me comes along and shares this information, their mind gets blown. They literally are like, I have never heard about this ever. Some of them switch, but some of them are just too intellectual in their thinking and just too prideful to give it all up. And because of that selfishness and that pride, many people are getting hurt, many people are dying. And again, countless studies, literally World Health Organization has said that a high protein diet causes cancer in the gut and other problems. We've proven that some of these meats that we are eating, the fast food meats and a lot of the processed meats, are carcinogens, worse than smoking cancer. Okay, let's take cancer for example. Cancer is simply a damaged cell. That's all cancer is. It's just a cell that has just it is just very weak and is dying due to its own waste. Well, that happens around a 3 pH. 3 pH is like Coke or Pepsi or any of those sodas. Put Coke and Pepsi in your mouth and keep it there. It's gonna start burning. That is what happens in your cells every single day, 24/7, if you're eating an acidic lifestyle and can't eliminate your waste, especially if you're not bringing any alkaline chemistry inside. And so now these cancer patients, which are damaged cells that are caused by a 3 pH burning, now they're told, hey, let's do this chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is at a 1.5 to 2 pH. Chemotherapy is 500,000 to 1 million times hotter than the blood. And so you have cancer, which you get by 3 pH, and then they give you a 1.5 to 2 pH poison. Chemotherapy is what kills you, not this disease, cancer. People can live with tumors, with cancer, way longer than when they take chemotherapy. When we get patients that have done chemotherapy, we tell them it's very risky. We can't guarantee that we can help you to full recovery. If you have chemo and you actually want to get healed, it's going to take a very long time. You put in 1.5 pH acid in you, it's very hard for those patients. Medical community is so fixated on the blood, but they don't even know what the immune system is or does. There are no eliminative organs tied to the blood. The blood is a kitchen. It feeds the cells. It's not the sewer. It doesn't deal with the waste, it doesn't eliminate the waste. And some of these medical doctors think that your body reabsorbs the waste from the cells and puts it back into the blood, into the kitchen. Like, it just doesn't make sense. All this is just theories. Naturopathy is reality. And so when they say stuff like this, it's very crazy. It's just like, it's a lie. Once you truly understand the lymphatic system, which is your main immune system, it's what deals with the acids. The blood has to stay neutral. If the blood is acidic for more than 3 minutes, you die. And so we have a system that deals with the acids, which is a cholesterol, lipid-based system, the lymphatic system. I said it in one of my other videos, but when you pop a pimple, you see that white stuff. You see a little bit of blood, but you see mostly that white stuff. That is the lymphatic system, which is the majority of the fluid around your cells. The blood is about 20%, 25% of the interstitial fluids around your cells, and the lymphatic system is 75 to 80% of that. And it just makes sense because we produce a lot of acids, we intake a lot of acids, especially in the world we live in now, and we don't consume enough alkaline chemistry. And so once you truly understand the lymphatic system, you'll begin to understand why there's inflammation, why there's pain and swelling, and the breakdown of structure function, which is your cells. We're made up of roughly 75 trillion cells. Our organs, our tissues, even our bones, it's all cells. So that's our structure function and how you get genetic weaknesses out of that. And you'll start to break away from this lie of diseases and all this stuff about how you got this and oh, there's no cure for this. Oh, there's nothing I can do. The food you eat and the lifestyle you live will either build you up and make you healthy or break you down and take you out. If there's no obstruction to blood, nerve, and lymph, you'll experience no symptoms, no conditions, because everything is moving fine, how it's supposed to. Your blood, which is the kitchen of the cells, is bringing in ATP, which is the energy for the cells. Your lymphatic system, which is the sewer system of your cells, is removing the waste and byproducts. And your nervous system is turning everybody on, it's turning the lights on. So the cells are active and awake. Now let's talk about diabetes, type 1 and type 2. And I'll explain to you how these are simply just names and what is actually happening in your body. So let's start with type 2 diabetes, because this one is the easiest one to cure. They're both very easy to get rid of. So what's happening, your lymphatic system is backed up. Your sewer system is clogged. So you can't eliminate, no waste is going through, so all that is coming back in. And what that means is your kidneys aren't filtering and aren't working properly. This results in your adrenal glands losing their function. and ability to work properly because the adrenal glands sit right on top of the kidneys. And these are responsible for producing 23 mineral corticosteroids, including cortisol. And when this happens, your body stops metabolizing sugars. And this brings all the fungus family and all the stuff. And it's all just nature taking place. Now, what happens during type 1 diabetes is a little bit more complicated. But again, it all starts because the lymphatic system is backed up, but in particular, the lymphatic system in the pancreas is backed up to where the beta cells are being suppressed, resulting in not getting enough insulin to help carry glucose across the cell. And so that is the main way. But through recent studies, a university in Canada found this out, that there's something else that controls the beta cells, and that is the nervous system, the autonomic nervous system. When the autonomic nervous system goes down, which the adrenals control, then the beta cells go down. And so again, all these diseases and conditions, it all starts with, are your kidneys filtering, which more than likely will result in low adrenal gland function, if that, and that causes your sewer system, the lymphatic system to stop filtering, to stop getting rid of the acids. So it comes back and then it stops all of these different functions. And if this starts happening in the nerve and the brain area, you'll see that that's when people start molding and cells start falling asleep, meaning they're not doing their job, and then you're paralyzed. All these different things. We've given them names. The main reason they're there is to scare people, to make us feel like we don't know what's happening and we don't have control. But we have all the control, and we can reverse everything that happens to our body. It's our problem, but we can reverse it. And I'll finish it off with some skin diseases like eczema or psoriasis. What you see on the outside is exactly what's happening on the inside, if not worse. And the reason you see these types of diseases, conditions, is because you're not able to filter out the waste, so they have nowhere to go. But also because you can't sweat, which skin is also known as a third kidney, and is where you can filter out the acids if your kidneys aren't filtering yet. But if you can't filter from your kidneys and you can't sweat, now your acids start coming out in the skin. They want to come out, but you just can't sweat, and so that happens. What you see on the outside of you is just a little taste of what's happening on the inside of you. The food you eat and the lifestyle you live will either build you up and make you healthy, or break you down and take you out. It's your choice. If you learned something today, and if you found anything interesting, subscribe, leave a like, and join me as I spread truth and knowledge and bring people closer to who they actually are. And if you found this video interesting and if you are ready to change, I have a challenge that is perfect for you. The 10 by 10 by 10 challenge. Lose 10 pounds in 10 days for $10. My challenge starts March 18th, 2024. It's a 10-day challenge where you eat an alkaline diet based on raw fruits and vegetables, and you will learn more about your body and why these foods and just more of these lies that they've been feeding you. So if you want to change your life and become a better you, see from a better view, find the truth, and you want to do, click the link in the description. Go sign up right now, and I'll see you in the next video.